Overwhelming forces seem... I think I'm gonna go with that. This number of legendary normal, by the way. I've gotten a lot of legendary. And done eating. So here we go. Finish up this draft. I already have one Lord Karthus, and apparently you can't have more than one legendary out. I'm gonna go with Drayla. And this looks like some sort of a control deck. Murder Instinct. Creature is deadly. Can attack an additional. Okay, well now you can help me, Lopa. I do need some help here. Blood-seeking Mute seems really shitty because I have no way of like getting weakness emblems out or might emblems. I'm going with Hypnotizing Whisper. Really like that. But it looks like you get 30 cards. You kind of have to splash into the other color, which is kind of annoying. That means I need to get one of these. I guess I could go with the best Unblessed Priest. I don't want to deal with implants. Implants are really unreliable. Definitely gonna go with the Moon Priestess. She is really, really good. Assassinate? Yeah, Assassinate is good stuff. Okay, at the end of your turn you may pay 1 mana. If you do, put a non-summoned creature you control under Path of Transcendence. At the start of your turn, return all cards under Path of Transcendence onto the field under your control with an extra Might emblem, and they are switched this turn. Well, am I gonna go that deep? I mean, I only need to sacrifice for 1 order level. And the rest I will be getting through my Dominion. Even this, yeah, I mean this requires 2 neutral levels, or you can work with 2 neutral levels. I think it's the case for most of these cards. So I can go with 1 order. Seems interesting, but I only really have 6 creatures so far. I'm gonna go with more creatures. Yeah, I mean, it all depends on how lucky you get. I could have sticked almost pure there, but these 2 guys are unavoidable. Summon 2 militia creatures. That seems good. I need tokens, I think. Alternatively, the Deadly. Deadly is good. Basically more control. Angelic Song is more control, but I want more creatures. Devious Plot, that is good. Nisha, this seems really bad. I'll go with Devious Plot. Power Surge, you gain an empty mana crystal. Bit more ramp. No, I can manage without, I think. Yeah, I figured you get the shrines, because it's kind of weird when 19 cards into the 30 card draft, and I have 0 shrines. I'll go with permanent mana. More deadly. Spoiled Aristocrat or Grappling Hook. Grappling Hook is a good way of getting at the back row stuff. Okay, Grappling Hook it is. Silverblade Warrior is EU. I'm gonna go with the Spoiled Aristocrat. Or maybe one more Sunblessed Breed. No, I'll go with this one. Oh wow, Instill Life. That could work alright in this sort of deck. What did the AI do? Oh, poor AI. Yeah, the AI sometimes, yeah, I don't know what it does. Weird things sometimes. I think I'm gonna go with Instill Life here. They only need 1 order level as opposed to Protector of the Innocent, which requires 2. I don't see myself going with 2 order level ever. Go with that. Pacify, good removal. Suppose I could plonk down a flying creature. Put a soldier card in your graveyard on the bottom of your deck. If you do, put a Might Emblem on allied creature. This seems like handy shrine to have. I can go for the... I don't know. It's either that or the Bloodborne Prince, and the Bloodborne Prince is really good. Okay, I'll go with him. More Instill Life. Namir Blessing. And basically give something ward. Thunderstorm Titan is bad. Go with that. Oh, there's only 1 more card left. Or Deadly. Alright, this is the last card. No, I didn't have any soldiers, I realize. It's like one soldier. Good thing I didn't go for that. And here the choice is really between Vampirism or Temptress of the Steel. I'll go with that one. And now I edit the shrines. I think, did it automatically give me shrines? Ah, yes it did. You can have between 15 and 20 primary shrines. Okay, so 20 shrines, 12 dominion, 8 order. Let me just count everything. 35, 40, 51. I'm at 51 cards actually. Do I reduce? 1, 2, 5, 6, 7. 7, basically a tenth of my deck. I don't need as much order. And that is 30, 50 cards total. Is that the correct size of the deck? Anyone know? Doesn't seem enough. This is 19 shrines total. Normally you have like 22. That's... Oh, I can't up it even. Alright then, that will have to do. How this goes. My first time playing Trials. I hope it's similar to Hex. I have tried that. Tried the Hex system. Although I was like kicked out from Disconnection, and yeah, that didn't go well. And we have a game. Order, Order, Dominion, Dominion, Moon Priestess, TV Spot, Ray of Righteousness. I'll keep this. Okay. So I go with one order, and next I'm gonna use this order to go for mana. Actually, yeah. It doesn't matter. It does actually matter which order I go in. It's okay, it's okay. What's the worst that can happen? He's also playing control. For mana. And turn. And I'll go for Dominion, Dominion twice. And then I can play Lord Karthus. Shit. Like the spell or artifact? I can live without those two spells. Especially that one. Okay. Cataclysm time. I'm just gonna ramp up for now, and then clear the board and start afresh. What does that? Pay any amount of mana, search the enemy hero's deck for a creature with divine level and cost equal to that number, and put it on the field under your control. That's pretty scary. Go ahead and attack. Unicorn. Okay. Let's do one more Dominion. Huh. I can actually make use of this, can't I? No, I don't have a second creature. Go ahead and hit me in the face. Oh shit. I think I'm gonna have to Cataclysm this turn. We do that. We Cataclysm. And do I have enough shrines? Potentially, yeah. And then I'll use Instill Life once I've played out a second creature. Get them back. And she found this thing. That's fine. Go for one more mana, one more card. Plonk down him. And end the turn. Wow, the combination of Pacify with this hero power is pretty clever. Because if I shuffle a creature into his deck, I know what's in his deck and I can pay that exact amount of mana. With a combined level and cost equal. So he paid 3 to get this thing. Oh yeah, I can't. Put a weakness amulet on a creature. Oh shit, he's stealing cards from my deck and then shuffling them back in order to draw cards. When one or more creatures, level 2 or less, enter the field, sacrifice Jungle Death Trap if you do destroy those creatures. Well, in that case, I am safe with Lord Karthus. And let's attack. And enter. He's up to 6 mana already. Oh, he's gonna use some combo wombo. Is he now? Isn't that something? One more mana, one more card. Let's play Instill Life. Pick both of these. Summon them onto the field. We tap her and play out the Bloodborne Prince. And then I attack him. It seems like this deck is actually pretty good. I don't want to brag, but I seem to be a good trial deck builder. And then you end the turn. And once I get more mana, I can do fun things with it. Holy shit! He did have Cataclysm, but that's fine. I do have another one of those Resurrect cards. I didn't actually mean to say that. That's fine. I'm gonna get rid of Deep Thought and grab myself a Dominion Shrine, sack that, 1 mana, 1 card, play Instill Life, pull back Moon Priestess, and Shadow Step Assassin. It's a shame I couldn't get my Elthas out. And do I kill that? No, I don't want to kill that. End the turn. Doesn't really matter which order I do this in. One of them is going to die anyway. But in that case, I think I'd rather her die. Oh shit, I should have saved 1 mana for this. Do it next time. I do also want to combo this with the hero power. Tempting Lure, okay. Kill that off. Searches in deck. And what does she find? Damn, my Temptress of Deceit. I have enough mana crystals. So what I'm gonna do is sacrifice the Power Surge for a Dominion Shrine. Get 1 more mana and 1 more card. And then I'm gonna assassinate that. No point in attacking really, because that will kill me off before. We'll just hit face. And end turn. Then when he attacks with this, I'll pacify him. I wonder which one I should pacify him. Do these like kill each other? Do that. And then we can kill that off. Well, at least I kill his board. Yeah. I mean, I'm killing off his board, and he just has put out Dick. I don't really do anything. Tempting Lure to draw cards. Drayla, the Ruthless Oppressor. Okay, so let's fish into her deck. Because there's nothing really I can do. Guess I can fish for a shrine. Go for mana and card. Okay, let's see how this ability works. Let's just pay the full amount. Okay, so there's nothing for 7, I know that now. Next time I'll go for 6 and I'll step it down. Hypnotizing Whisper. Always fun. Oh wow. Alderi Rider, that is swift, 3 attack. Temptress of Deceit. I think I'm gonna go with that. And then what do I want to put on the top of his deck? We want the last thing to be Thunderstorm type. So first that. Then that. Then that. 1 mana and 1 card. Exhausted enemy creature with the level 2 class. Take control of an exhausted enemy creature for as long as you can. Drayla. Now there are better combinations. I'm just gonna play this. For example, if I have something that allows me to sacrifice a creature, I can take control of her creature and then sacrifice. So die, Merlin. Okay, she plays Tempting Lure. And she spent 7 mana on that. And got nothing. Oh, she put a weakness emblem. Okay. Go with 1 mana and 1 card. Nothing useful. Let's play her. Exhaust an enemy creature. Take control of the enemy creature. And everyone attack phase. Do I want to use ability? Yes, I do. And I see my opponent's hand. And I think I'm gonna get rid of the only creature that my opponent has. And then I end my turn. I mean, he's ahead of me in terms of mana and cards. But I have a pretty solid board here. And he doesn't have any Cataclysm, as I just looked into his deck. Alright, so he's attacking Drayla. I can just put out a pawn, can't I? Yeah. And then I'm gonna take control of that next turn. Oh wow. These legendaries are amazing. Tempting Lure. Alright, so she just gets rid of it because she doesn't want me to take control. Take any amount of mana. I won! So that's my first trial game. I'm at 1 win, so I got 2 small packs and 100 gold. Let's move on. My second game. I think that particular legendary, if you have enough mana, and I had basically more than enough to use her ability every turn, it's really hard for your opponent to come back. Especially when I have other stuff on my board. If he's trying to attack that thing, I can put in a blocker. So do you just go to 3 wins and that's it? Or can you go higher than that? Does anyone know? Ah. Guess I might as well put up some Twitch alert while we're waiting. Oh, thanks for following RTA Bow. RTY Bow. This is an awful hand. I need a lot of Dominion and a lot of Shrines in my... Draw again. I can work with that. This time I'm gonna start off with a Dominion first. This thing is really dangerous. I mean, I guess I might as well activate the ability. So I'll go with 1 mana and 1 card and play the Shadow Step Assassin, and he activates it, and that's it. No longer a threat to me. Is that like an automatic ability? Has no choice. Oh, it is not automatic. Oh, I hate this. Okay, my turn. So I'll go for 1 order. And I'm gonna play Assassinate before he manages to take advantage of the. Then I'm gonna end the turn. And next I will go for another. No, I'll go for mana next. For the shrine. I have. Okay, flying. Go for 1 mana and 1 card. This can kill my Temptress of Deceit. But it can't kill the Elite Vanguard. But this is the most like mana efficient play this turn. I wish this worked like in another way. Select an enemy creature and one of your creatures. When your creature is destroyed, destroy the enemy creature. Then you could combo it with Bloodborne. Alright, Yana Legendary Storyteller. Play with the top card of your deck revealed. Interesting. Blah, blah, blah. Alliance? No, I can't block. Now with Drayla, I can take control of this, but not this turn. Let's see if we can jump onto the bait here. I'll play. I guess I value the Temptress of Deceit higher. Okay, so he just got rid of it. That is fine. I can now play her. Safe, more or less. And then I end the turn. I want to get a higher mana count. That's when it gets really fun. But I also need higher levels. I need 1 more level. I'll go with more mana first. I mean, this is a 7 resource combo out of hand. And play the Storm Fairy. Turn up to 1 creature to the owner's hand. That's annoying. Not gonna bother blocking. Go ahead. 1 swing at me. And his next card here is that. Okay. Cataclysm. That's pretty handy. 1 mana, 1 card. Let's attack first. If it does anything, blocks, perhaps. Okay. Chooses block. Can't really do. Well, I can. No. That has to dealt with. Then I think I'm gonna... I mean, it doesn't seem like he has any expensive creature. We're just gonna play Hypnotizing Whisper. Yes. And yeah, I can play everything here. I'm gonna play the Haldiri Rider, Spectral, alright. Or the Library Guards. I don't want to give him that, so I'm gonna play it. And then we're gonna put that on top, that, Shrines on the... And now I end my turn. If things get out of control, I do have the Cataclysm. But this is not like a board that I'm afraid of. I can block that with my Spectral, alright. I can potentially even kill that, can't I? Right, let's block an attack. He buffs it up. That is fine. And my turn. Alright, one more Dominion level for now. Let's use the Tempting Lure. And we'll pay the full amount, 4 mana. And actually there's a bunch of creatures that we can take advantage of. Jin Battlemaster deals double damage and receives half the damage. Creature combat. Ranged and swift, so we can attack the moment it is played. And because it is ranged, that means I can kinda kill that. Foundry Engineers, Elf Tracker. Yo, Sankalala. You know what? Now that I know that it has so many 5 costs, I think I'm gonna go with Ambusher. Get immediate value. Oh, it can't. Alright, I'll just have to attack next turn. Attack face. Oh no, then he'll be awake. No, let's attack face. And I can always do Cataclysm anyway. I do want to reset the board before I do the whole Drayla shenanigan control. What you have it. I need to go 1 more mana. I want to get 7 when I do this today. Ideally with something that is already exhausted. His next card is Fae of Charm. Okay, that is good to know. My turn. And after that it's the Foundry Engineers. Yep, there she is. Why not Spark to go for his Library Guard? Well, I could have gotten it. I decided not to. I went with the ambushing sharpshooter. Go ahead and attack me. Basically, I wasn't even sure what he had in his deck, and I wanted to. I was confused. I thought I could play this guy and kill off one of his things, but they were in the back line. That was the issue. Okay, 1 more mana, 1 more card. Let's go face first. Attack. Okay. And then we play Cataclysm. And we play an Elite Vanguard. And end the turn. Alright, so now he's going full on aggro. That's okay. And we got Lord Carthus, the Death Speaker. Let's see if we can fish for a shrine. Okay. We can. This is free. Alright then. 1 Dominion level. And let's heal up. A tiny bit. I can't attack with that. Actually, I can just buff him up. Oh no. Doesn't work like that. The vultures are pretty neat. Alright. Eventually, I think he will be able to attack. Yeah, that will go away now. A second now. Lays out the Wizard Spirit. If another creature dies, you gain 2 life. Rayla the Ruthless Oppressor. Now let's go fishing in his deck first. Ancient. This seems really powerful. Let's go with that one. And then there are some green shenanigans that allow you to deal with attacking creatures. I'm not going to attack with the Lord Carthus. I'm just going to leave him and end the turn. Thus, he's going full on attack. Well, can I block anything? No, I can't. So 4 attack, that is okay. Now, end turn. We go 1 mana and 1 card. Okay. The Drayla Ruthless Oppressor. I play her out. I can then exhaust and take control of a creature. And that will cost me 9 resources total. I need to make sure I'm not at risk of dying. So, play her. Yeah, I did calculate that correctly. In fact, I can just take control of that, and that saves me. Snag that one. Can't attack with that. What I'm instead gonna do is play Devious. Oh no, need more creature. Put her out, activate the mana, play Devious Plot on the creature I stole, select an enemy creature, okay. So the biggest threat here is this thing. Okay, we do that. Sacrifice the thing I stole from her, and that heals me up. Heals me up twice. Guess I could have gone for something else. When Ancient Round is declared as part of your final attack, speed of one creature the defending hero controls becomes 0. We're going to do that on him. We'll attack phase, end turn, and I'm going to select this as a target, and suddenly his board has been more or less neutralized. I love Drayla and Lord Carthus. These are really, really good cards. I can't wait to unlock them and craft them for my deck. And now, end the turn. And I got Hypnotizing Whispers, I got Bloodborne Prince. There's a lot of things I can do. And I'm gonna use Drela every turn now. If possible. I am running out of time though. I've got 9 more minutes. Okay, freeze, enemy creature. Decides to freeze. What exactly? Drela. This oppressor. And then... Alright. Managed to kill off her. Can't block that. Nope. Hopefully I will draw my resurrect spell. I can put her back in. But that just heals me up even more. Yes, this is Spellweaver. It is. 1 mana, 1 card. Let's go Hypnotizing Whisper. Plus 2 this combat. Use its library guards. Okay. So we get more health. I don't even know what happened there. Oh yeah, because he killed off. And let's play the Bloodborne Prince. Tap her. Do that, and I might as well just go all in. Select the target. So I want to slow down one of these. I think that... Oh yeah, I'm going to slow him down. He can't attack. And there you have it. The attack of 2 creatures is reduced to 0 this combat. Alright, so I'm gonna do something here. I'm gonna activate, I think, the life bound. Kill off this thing. That heals me up even more. It's pretty good. It's very strategic. Kinda like Magic the Gathering and Hex, but it feels very smooth. It's a lot more fun. It's not as clunky. Like, I barely noticed that there are like phases each turn. End turn. Whereas in Magic Gathering, you always have this little button popping out. You have to confirm every single thing that your opponent did. And that's because you could counter almost anything they do. Whereas here, the countering ability, I think, seems a lot more limited. And that makes the combat and the turns a lot smoother. And you also only have like a 5-second window to counter. Which I think is really, really good. And then there's like the simplified mana system. I like that, having, threshold, like in Hex. The multi-resource seems to be working. This is, I think, a relatively successful multi-resource deck. And my opponent resigned. That is my second win. I'm going to claim 1 normal pack and 250 gold. I don't know how much you can win so far. but it seems like it just continues on. 4 wins, and I assume if I win the game, it will be 5 wins. You just play until you lose. Is that how it works? I'm gonna have to check up in a video. Oh wow, this side is broken. Okay, a trial run ends after you lost 3 times or won 10 times with a deck. Okay, and at 10 wins you get 5 normal packs and 3,500 gold. Alright, this is actually... Fuck. Okay, I'm gonna have to stick with it. Yeah, I'm gonna continue. Let's get that one order out of the way now. We can play out the Sunblessed Priest and then delay it until we play Cataclysm and reset the board. Of course, he got the Jungle Trap. Alright. We'll go with mana now. Play that out. Kills it. End my turn. My next play will probably be to go for one Dominion and end turn. I need to use these Dominion Shrines just for Dominion now, for the Dominion level, because I got 2 Order Shrines, of which I don't really need to use towards the Order level. I only need 1 Order level in this deck. Oh, I haven't played this yet. This seems really fun. And I don't think that neither Green nor Dominion have any anti-artifact. 1 more mana, 1 more card. Let's play... Well, let's play it anyway. I can't really make use of it, but if he has like some sort of generic destroy a card counter, I'd rather play it on that than my legendary or Cataclysm. But he's just going face. That's okay. Do I go for Cataclysm right now? No, I don't think so. I think I'm gonna go for 1 more mana, play the Spoiled Aristocrat, do that. Yeah, let's do this thing. Let's start the healing machine. Can go Cataclysm next turn anyway. Like now would be a good time to go Cataclysm. And then I'm on my way for Lord Karthus as well. For any follow-up plays. One more Dominion level. He has potential 4 damage, 6 damage, yeah. Now I have to cut. Do that. And end turn. And next turn I can destroy whatever threat he plays with Lord Karthus. And then I might even get rid of Lord Karthus if I have to. Right, 1 Dominion. Lord Karthus, destroy. It does affect your side as well, Nananas. It's just a good card to have if you're a control player. Oh, that is nasty. Is there any way I can get rid of him? 1 mana and 1 card. The Bloodborne Prince. Okay, I don't see myself sacrificing creatures to buff up a creature. So I'm gonna do the Devious Plot. Sacrifice that. And I might actually win the game by going for the heal. Attack. For it. And then I am actually gonna get rid of Devious Plot because I need shrines. Go for the Dominion Shrine and end turn. So I was down to 11 health and I'm back up to 20 now. And this thing is gonna keep on healing me up. And whenever I sacrifice a creature, Lord Karthus gives me an additional 2 life. So I'm gonna plonk down Temperance of Deceit, sacrifice her to the Chalice of Yunks. That will give me 2 health at the beginning of every turn. That'll be at 22. Wow, went all done with the Cataclysm. Alright, let's try Instill Life. Yes, no, we didn't get it. Oh, you only get 2 cost or less creatures. That explains it. Let's get those 2 out. Let's go Dominion Shrine. 1 mana and 1 level. Let's go Temptress of Deceit. And let's use Chalice to get that away. And that one. I'm gaining 3 health now at the beginning of every turn. And after I attack with this, I'll do the same. Oh no! Select the card to put on the top of your deck. You just have to start over. Give me a Dominion Shrine. Give me mana. And a card. Let's actually check in his deck. I'm gonna go with 4 so I can play the Chalice. That is 3. That. And I'm gonna target that. Oh shit, I completely foul up the costs there. Storm Fairy. Where does that actually put it? Oh right, so the card is actually hers. He gets it. Did not think about that. Minion. Well, I might as well play that now. Yeah, that one seems really good if you're playing a order heavy deck. Come on, give me something useful. That is very useful. Let's get the highest attack thing. And then we'll lock down that, that, and that. Let's start again with the healing. And then next turn I can snag something from the deck of my opponent. So his DPS is basically 2 right now, because it's countered. Go for 1 more mana. Power Surge, okay. Let's fish in his deck. We have 10. Go with 6. And there's nothing. Okay, now we know. Let's do that. Sacrifice that and turn. Nothing at 6. The other one I saw was 15. Okay. Currently dealing 4 damage per turn. One mana, 1 card. Bonk that down. Sacrifice both of them. And play Power Surge. Crap! He has Landslide. Okay, that's probably it for me then. Unless I draw my other legendary. I probably have enough mana here to take control of the entire board. Good to know that green has access to anti-artifact. But I don't want you any more Chalice. Put it in the bottom of the deck. Grab a Dominion. Get ourselves a card. And it's in still life. So we can get that out and that out. Firm, summon them out. Hitting for 6 damage. Although I can block 4 of it. You control implanted creature. That is no good. Don't have another Cataclysm. Right, 4 damage. It's okay, I can take that. Temptress of this. No. That is not going to be helpful. Get myself the Ord Shrine. Saw Drayla in there. 1 mana, 1 card, and not Drayla. Okay, pay any amount of mana, search the enemy hero's deck for a creature of the combined level and cost equal to that number. So level and cost. So that is 3, that is 6, that is 3. Arthas is 8. Other one is 7. Let's go with 9. Crap. Only 12 cards left. Am I dead now? Yep, I have lost. I can only pacify one of them, and that's a total of 5 damage. Quite a bit more now. Okay, that's good to know, Sankalala. That is my first loss. Feels bad, man. But hey, at least I can get myself a normal pack and like 200, yeah, 250 gold. Alright, we play against Commander. Order, Dominion. This is a bad hand. This is much better. Even got a little bit of ramp here. And a Griffin Rider. We'll go with one order. And then end the turn. Next turn I'll go with one minion and coin out Power Surge. And then on next turn after that, yeah, seems like a solid plan. So coin out Power Surge, bring me up to 2 mana, and I'm basically at parity with him now. Go for more mana and play Swiftblade. That's because the sound was muted. Oh boy. I wish someone had told me that a bit earlier. You didn't get any of that. Okay. I started like 2 days ago. I'm now at level 9. And I think this game is basically the more fun version of Magic the Gathering and Hex. That's primarily because the combat and the overall turn-to-turn procedure is a lot smoother. There is no clicking on buttons all the time whenever your opponent want to do something. Like you only ever click on a little button if you have like an instant, and you only have like a 5-second window to do that. And it's very automatic, you barely notice it. So I think that is super cool. I also like the multi-resource system. I'm now playing basically the draft equivalent you can find in Magic the Gathering in Hex. And I basically drafted a multi-resources deck, and it's going pretty well. And that's because the system is super flexible, and it's pretty easy to understand. And it's not that punishing either. Like you can't go with too many of the mana cards, too many of the resource cards, because the resource cards will also draw you cards. So for example, this thing, it will give me either the level, which is basically like a threshold in Hex, or it will give me mana and 1 card. And when I do that, it basically replaces itself. Personally, I haven't noticed really any flaws yet. The only thing that might be problematic is that it seems like counters are locked to certain factions a little bit. But I don't know if that's a bad thing or not just yet, because I haven't really touched upon many of the cards. I'm not sure what to play here, if I should even play. Go with the Prince, I guess. And oh shit, I can't kill with a Devious Plot. Okay, gonna keep that in mind. You never know, Cubes. Those flaws might have been improved. It depends on when you played it last. They seem to be doing frequent updates to the game. And enter. So basically, the shrines. If you're ever running low on shrines in your hand, you can just replace them, which I think is super cool. Like, I don't see myself using this Griff Rider. So I'm just gonna get myself a Dominion Shrine in advance. I mean, it is not a finished game, far from. There is a lot they can do to improve it. Whether it is in terms of mechanics or card balance. I've had the misfortune of running into some of the more annoying deck types, which seemingly don't really have any good counters. Like basically you have to build a deck to counter them, which I don't think is a good design. We'll just end the turn. Namir's Blessing. And I'm kinda annoyed by this thing. What I'm gonna do here is Devious Plot, sacrifice that, then play that, and then protect this. Draws me a card. And then I attack face. I can actually... I'm not gonna use this a bit. I need more Dominion though. I shouldn't be up to 6 mana with this little level. But mostly I'm just looking for the cards that I can actually make use of the levels. Well, the thing is, I'm a bit scared whenever I go into combat because there are spells that says like destroy an attacking creature, uh, take control of an attacking creature, and I'm just not sure what there is out there, if there's anything that can punish me. Might be 0 mana spells. I haven't seen any, I think. Can't recall any 0 mana spells just yet. Alright, fireballs that away. Forces a sack. I'll get rid of one of the assassins. Overwhelming force. Look at the top X cards of your deck, where X is the number of creatures the hero. Okay, so basically 1. Yeah, this isn't good now. The menu is a bit lackluster. Like, they can definitely do more work on that. Let's go with 1 more mana, 1 more card. 1, 2. Let's attack. And if he tries to block, I can sacrifice one of these fellas. Okay. Well, I'm not sure if I want to let that... What's the worst that can happen? Can't target me. Shit, he has Firestorm. Firestorm deals 3 damage to each creature and each hero. That will bring him up to 4. If that's gonna die anyway, might as well absorb. And enter. That is a fearsome hero power. Crap. Look at the top X cards of your deck. Right now, the top X cards... Ah, crap. Okay. Let's do the Hypnotizing Whisper first. I think I'm gonna go with this. And the order... that... then that... Yeah, I think almost at times it looks kinda gaudy. Actually a bit scared of that attacking me. 5 damage. Let's go through. Cards. But currently this is top card. That. Stuff like this is also really annoying. Knowing what order the cards are in. Because it looks here like there's a Dominion Shrine on top of my graveyard. Then I like maximize it and yeah. I don't know whether to go with more mana and more cards or whether to go with a level. I guess it depends on what I draw here. But I do need two more Dominion levels to make use of my two legendaries. The Infernal Vulture is really annoying. Just taking away all of my fancy creatures. Oh, this is bad. Attacking creatures you control have +1 attack. God damn it. So that will hit me for 6, and there's nothing I can do to block. Oh, I can do that. And what happens if I sacrifice that creature? I kinda don't want to risk it. Oh, it comes back. Oh yeah, that's the thing. And yes, let's attack before. One more mana, one more card. Temptress of Deceit. Everyone attack. Oh, of my deck, it's not my graveyard. Might be worthwhile playing now. Yeah, let's play this now. And there's not a single creature. End turn. But at least we get 3 wins. -2. Wait, what? Oh shit, he uses hero power. That kinda screwed me over. 7 attack. Okay, I'm gonna have to go with 1 level because I have my hero power here. So 5. What is that? This is a 3 cost. But we need something powerful to turn the tide. If I had more card familiarity with the game, this wouldn't be as tricky. With 4. Okay. Whenever a non-summoned creature you control dies, summon a zombie legionnaire. Alright. Flying. When it enters play, the enemy hero discards a card. I'm gonna go with that one. Make him discard a card. He got rid of Hunting Gigantodon. Enter. No, I can still win. I can take control of this thing. I have 26 more cards. One of my legendaries is in my graveyard. The other one is still in there. And if I can get that one, I can take control of this. can also just hit for 2 here. So I have to go for more cards. That will be the safe thing to do. Why didn't he just shoot 5 to my face? I guess because he has enough here to win. Well played then, sir, with your vulture. Alright, we're still at 2 wins. One more game, and then the run is over. So it's 2-2 for now. Hopefully I can make it a 3-2 or more. I am not gonna keep this, draw again. And I guess that is also a really bad hand. There's a lot of order though in my hand. There's an aristocrat as well. We are gonna go with 1 Dominion, lay him out, and end turn. And he destroys it. I guess I'll go with... I'm kind of afraid of throwing this away. I don't know how much order shrines I will draw. I'll just sacrifice Instill Life. Alright, I can safely use this for mana. And play out the Assassin. And now we go for, I guess, order. I can make use of Instill Life at some point. And I can attack. And end the turn. I'm just fixing some background stuff. No, that doesn't look. Yeah, the chat function, basically, it almost feels like a single player game. There's no way of emoting your opponent. I don't think I care about chat as much. I'll be happy with Hearthstone emotes. But of course you need chat with a friend list. Which they haven't added yet, but are supposedly going to add within a month or 2. Go with 1 mana and 1 card. Then attack. Trade function I don't see happening, Merlin. Because this is basically a TCG with... On the other hand, Hex does actually... I think Hex does allow you to trade cards. But I was comparing it to Hearthstone, and in Hearthstone there was really no room for trading in this sort of model, because every new player will start with an amount of money, and they can use that on cards, and then they can just trade it to your main account. And as far as from what I've seen, you get a lot of gold at the beginning of the game. I got thousands of gold. Okay, so he's gonna shield himself. Oh. Alright. Don't even have any creatures. I have one creature. Let's go with the Dominion levels now. I was kinda trouble last time. Have any? No, it doesn't have any 1 cost, 2 cost creatures. But now I know that. I don't see myself using this ability until 3 more turns. Should have attacked, by the way. This speedy. Can't attack into. Whenever another creature dies, you will pay 1 if you do put a Might of Emblem. Okay. That's annoying. Alright, we'll get ready for Cataclysm. And not just yet. I wanna just make him overcommit to the board. I'm gonna pretend that I'm now without anything useful in my hand. 1 mana and 1 card. I'm like, oh shit, I have nothing. Or I can just kill him outright. No. Let's do some mind games. Divine Offering. Get rid of the Griffin Rider. And get another shrine. And then end turn. So he's thinking there, okay, that player doesn't have anything. Let's commit to the board. Lay down 2 or 3 more creatures. And that's when I'll Cataclysm. I think that's a solid strategy. Yeah, there we go. Lay down a super beefy creature, zombie giant. He hits me 2, and I think the Cataclysm. Then go for 1 mana, 1 card, and end the turn. And next turn I can do Instill Life and put down Shadow Assassin and the Spoiled Aristocrat. And I can even combo that with the Chalice, I think. Yeah. Oh wow. Red Knight, Deadly. When Dread Knight is declared as part of your final attack, move a creature the defending hero controls support line. Well, I don't know about that, but I can just kill him, can't I? Yeah. And then we summon 3 dudes. 2 dudes. Second target, and done. End turn. We have more ramp here. Power Surge, 1 more mana. Order Shrine, 1 more mana. Library Guards. Not as big of a deal. I think I'll start off with the Hypnotizing Whispers first. See if he has anything good in his 5-card hand. Oh, it's in the deck. Never mind. So we tried that at 2 mana before. Let's try it at 4 mana. 4 seems to be the most common combination of level and cost. 1 mana, 1 card. Drayla, the Ruthless Oppressor. Okay, that changes it all. So we're gonna go Power Surge. You're gonna go the Chalice. I'm then gonna declare an attack, I think. Why can't he? Huh. Okay. Flash freeze. Well, I'm not sure I want to trade, so let's just turn him into a health generator. Yeah, I realize that, but I'll do it next turn. I have a Swift Blade Assassin I can summon. Or not? Of these, which one do I want to get rid of? I do still want to ramp up. Pacify seems really useful. Jesus Christ, even more, okay. We'll get rid of the Dominion Shrine and Pacify. We absorb all that up. Oh, that looks scary. Okay, get rid of the Temptress of this. Get that, sacrifice that for mana. Then we do Hypnotizing Whispers. There is the Gnome Power Engineer. I may destroy an artifact or spell. So now he can't destroy an artifact or spell. And then we're just gonna place Shrine, Leap. No, that's how we're gonna do it. Do I want to destroy something? I have nothing to choose, okay. Use ability for 4 mana. And there's actually a couple of things we can play. I'll play this just so that he can't play it. Make him sacrifice something. God, my throat is dry. What did he get rid of there? That seems pretty good. And then I end my turn. He can hit me for 4, 6, 7 damage. A lot. Alright, that's just a fine. No, it's not. It's not. Okay, I will steal stuff now. And the stuff that I steal, I'll sacrifice to my chalice. Killed my stuff. He's searching for a lot of things. Alright, I have nothing now. But I might actually out-fatigue him. I wonder what happens then. Alright, so now we go for 1 more mana, 1 more card. We play Rhea. I think we are gonna exhaust this big beef thing, and we are then gonna take control of it. And just to be safe, I'm gonna sacrifice that thing. and then I end my turn. I think this is a safer thing I can do here. Alternatively, I mean, yeah, she just played something that is potentially really bad. I will heal up 3 every turn. His CS is 7. Just gonna have to take that. So for 1 more mana, 1 more card, Hypnotizing Witch. Oh, this is potentially really, really strong. Okay, Inferno Vulture. That on top, and that. Select the target. Here are the case 4 cards. Can I actually mill him? I can, can't I? Oh shit, I don't want to actually do that. Then we do that, sacrifice that thing. And end the turn. Shit, I lost. No? Can't activate the ability just yet. I've never seen someone run out of cards in their deck. I would love to see that. So he put that to sleep, so he now only has 5 damage total. He can't kill me this turn. Even if he's looking for artifact destruction there, that will only delay my death 1 turn. Okay? So here the best thing to do is actually to sacrifice that. I believe you do. So he hits me 3 here, but I will heal up 5 next turn. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Right? Cannot activate that. Not yet. Let's steal something from his deck. Oh shit. Does have a bedeviled thing. So now he only has 3 cards in his deck. I wonder if I can do this. 1 damage, 2, 4, 6, 8. God damn, it's close. Sleep is gonna go away next. This is super tense. Whether I lose or not, this was probably the most fun game I've had. I think I can activate her ability even if he's attacking me. And I have exactly the amount of mana I need to do that. Okay, place it in. Attacks. Can I take control? activates the Jinn again. That is sleeping. 2, 4, 6, 7, 8. Okay. I have to discard something. Okay, I only have shrines. You only have one card left now. He attacks. How do you get 2 cards? I'm actually gonna take control of this thing. And then I won! Alright! That was pretty good. That was pretty fun as well. My first time winning through fatigue. Killing my opponent. So the next one is 750 gold and a normal pack. I love how you dodged lethal without even knowing it. How did I do that? Please explain. Oh, this is how many lives I have left. Whew. That was intense. Always one pack. Oh no, at 8 wins you get 2 normal packs. Well, I'm not gonna get there, I think. I do think I drafted a pretty solid deck. Like, it has AoE, it has kind of win condition, which is both of my legendaries. He had lethal by shocking your assassin, but he needed a blue shrine. Did I get rid of his blue shrine? Because that would be a pretty good play, I say. Yeah. The vulture is good for milling. I guess my strategy of just picking the random effects paid off. Basically, this reminded me of Priest in Hearthstone. And I love this sort of mind control, take your opponent's card and use it. I love those sort of effects. And it seems to be really potent because you take something from their deck, and that would then reduce the size of his deck. So you are effectively milling him by strengthening your hand. This is a good enough hand. Welcome back, cubes. Alright. My turn. I am gonna go for the minion, and then I sack one of the odd shrines for mana, and then the second odd shrine for order. No, I mean, it seems fair. Combat is confusing. When it comes to blocking, it took me some time before I actually understood that blocking isn't a per creature calculation. Like, if you send 2 blockers out, you're kind of putting together their health pool in a way. So even if you have 3 attack and you're being blocked by 2 health creatures, only one of the 2 health creatures is gonna die. You only have 3 attack, and that can only be distributed 2 and 1. But I might as well activate that jungle death trap. And this as well. The text here implies that you can sacrifice jungle death trap. It says that if you do, destroy those creatures. It should really just say, when one or more enemy creatures with level 2 or less enter the field, sacrifice jungle death trap and destroy those creatures. I can actually suggest that. It doesn't seem like that. Every time I played a creature, it's been instantly destroyed. Like, I don't think he has actual choice. I'll have to try it. I'll clarify here. Yeah, every time. I think that he has choice, but he's been so quick to activate it that no, I doubt it. Alright, one order. And from this point on, I'll just go with Dominion. I did spend like 2 minutes writing out feedback. Okay. That, go for 1 mana, 1 card, and end. Oh shit. Wrong order. That's fine. Always sacrifice. That is a golden rule. All card games. On the other hand, if I sacrifice, he could have killed my spoiled aristocrat. Wouldn't have mattered. Lord Cathas, Death Speaker. I want to play that after my first Cataclysm. For now, let's check out his deck. And he has a legendary. Are these elves? Well, I don't want him to have the elf, so I'm gonna snag that. And then I'm gonna put Tornado Outbreak on the very bottom, followed by Wisdom Shrine, followed by that, and then the switch. Okay, so you can take a look here, peek into my deck, and I got this. Now this is a vampire, not an elf. And now he's even further away from you, the tornado. Again, I forgot to play that in the right order. Whatever. Oh, I stole it. I can't really block. This isn't helping me at all. I think I'm gonna sacrifice this. Before he gets to put it back in his hand. The good thing about my legendary is that even if he bounces it back to my hand, the effect is so good that I'd love for him to do. I might actually lose now. That is damage, block, that, much more. And he got rid of my chalice. This run is probably about to end. I haven't really noticed, Cubes, the issue of having one strong creature. Like, it seems to depend more on the action you're playing, because if it's unstoppable and unblockable, it's preferable to have one big fat creature. Alright, there we go. Let's try Murder Instinct. Shadow Step Assassin. Ooh. Cathedral or Cataclysm? Cataclysm basically won me a couple of games. Power Surge. Power Surge. Swiftblade Assassin. Gnome Surgeon, or... I'm not going to go with Implants. Implants just doesn't work and I don't have enough order. Assassinate or one more Power Surge? I wouldn't call her OP. I do call the minion cards OP. Assassinate is Shadow Step Assassin. Boom. Another Assassinate. And now I have the chance of getting it. Guard duty. Good. Get a lot of tokens. I'm not sure I need that many Power Surge. I'm 16 cards in and I'm 50-50 on creatures and spells. Now let's go Guard duty. Mind Extortion. Think. At the end of combat on your turn, ready. Knight Escort. I'm not sure what that means. Oh, you remove these. Okay. Not sure how relevant that is outside of like this elite. I'll go with more creatures. Although I like going with the milling last time. I need more creature. Power Seeker. Ray of Righteousness is pretty good. I guess a Relic Guard is a good blocker. Previous Plot. Definitely Hypnotizing Whisper. I guess another Swiftblade Assassin. I never use the Rider. This time I think Amir's Blessing. That seems good. Pacify as removal. We'll go with the Power Surge here. Pacify again. Whenever you're dealt damage, you may pay 1 if you draw a card. Oh wow, that seems really good. I was actually running out of cards at a couple of points. Okay. 9 Diminish Shrines. Technically 10. Let's increase the number of shrines. Alright, and that's going to be the end of the stream. Because I'm thirsty. But thanks for tuning in, guys. I had a ton of fun with this trial mode in Spellweaver. It's really good, actually. It is interesting how they make you go for multi-resource, and you manage to successfully put together a multi-resource deck, in my experience. I'm a complete noob, and I put together a decent deck. On the other hand, yeah, it might be potentially overpowered. There might be balance issues still that need to be taken care of, but it is in beta. And I'm personally giving as much feedback as I can as I play the game. But for now, bye and have a good week. And I'll stream again, I think, tomorrow.